Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Vixen Purple's Crochet and More. I am your host, Cheryl. Today is going to be the start of my Working My Tote series, and I have a few things that I've written down is what I'm going to do with this series. So, Miss Jane over at Scraptastic Yarns had mentioned going through her tote series. And making a series to go through her totes and working her totes, which I thought was a fabulous idea. I jumped on the bandwagon, emailed her, say, hey, I want to do it with you. So she's like, go for it, girl, type thing. So Miss Jane and I are doing a small collab type thing where we go through our totes and we work them. Now, I have a total so far that's in this household, and I do have more, and I have more in the garage that I'm still going to have to go through. I have a total of 54 totes as of we speak today, and you guys have already seen them on my channel, and I decided with this collaboration type thing to work these totes, and I think it's a great idea, and I think Miss Jane was spot on with what she was talking about. So if you don't know Miss Jane, please go over to her channel. It's Scraptastic Yarns and see what she is up to, because she's got some pretty good ideas on what's going on. So these are the things that I'm going to be doing on this tote series. One, I am going to be working through the totes. I'm going to do a revisit on the tote, showing you guys what I have in this tote for the yarn. Now, I'm going to try to do this month long. If it takes longer to do that, I'm okay with that, because with that much yarn, it's going to take me a very long time. And this is something that I want to start doing. So between the other projects that someone says, oh, hey, I need a baby blanket, or hey, I need this, or something like that, like my mom did to me. So anyhow, the first thing one of the first things I want to do, let you guys know, is I'm going to do these totes as much as I can through my library. So if I have, let's say, 1,000 yards of one particular yarn or colorway, I am going to take my patterns from my library. Like, for example, and I'm going to throw these up. These are some of the things that I'm working through, like the baby blankets, the baby sweaters and stuff. Afghans. I'm already working an Afghan out of this. So these are called the mile a minute Afghans. There is some really interesting Afghans in here. And if providing with the contents, if I have them, I will consider doing that out of these books. If not, it'll be something else. But that's an example. The other thing is that I may be doing wraps. I may be doing scarves, out of these books. And there's some pretty simple scarves and stuff like that, which makes my life a little bit easier to do. Hold that thought, please. Sorry about that, guys. That was the hubby. He wanted to talk to me real quick, and, well, I had to oblige a little bit. So I'm going to work some of my patterns out of this stuff. It all depends on what is going to spark my interest at the time. Some of them I made, for example, like if I have 3 skeins and it's like 60 yards a skein, I may do something on the fly with a pattern or one of my patterns that I've done a lot with. Don't know just yet until I get it processed. So the other thing is that whenever I finish a tote, I am also thinking about paying myself about $20 for that tote being finished. And that will that's going to be put in like a little savings box or something like that, so that when I see new yarns and I really would like to buy new yarns, I can. Or if I go to the thrift stores, one of the two, to buy more yarn. We'll see. But that is one of the options that I'm thinking about doing. I'm also thinking about doing showing my progress during the month long of this totes, showing you what has been worked and what has not been worked. And these tote with the labels and everything, we're going to go into my little tote here that I have, and by the way, I do have my first label, is going to go into this towards to see how much yarn I have worked for the year of 2025. Last year I did pretty much about 47 pounds of yarn. That is not including the yardage. Holy cow, that's a lot of yarn. So my intentions would be to double that if I can, or if I got another 5 more pounds added to that, that would be even great too. The other thing is that I'm going to be doing is using my Addy knitting machine. I brought it up here because this table here actually has a place for a sewing machine to go through it. But it's perfect because I do want to get, at some time in my life, get the sewing machines going. This one here, this brown one here, is actually an antique sewing machine that I need to get rewired because it does spark, but it's a working machine and I'm thrilled to have it. So right now it's just kind of a dust collector at this time. So I'll be trying to work some of my yarn through my Addy to make projects such as scarves or hats or whatever. See about maybe putting it in for a box for maybe some donations. I haven't decided yet on that. That is something I need to figure out what I'm going to do. So that is one thing. I haven't decided on whether I'm going to take my bags of yarn that I have and put it into the tote series and work from that bag or what. I haven't decided, but this is where you guys come in. If you think I should do that, please let me know in the comments. I would love to be able to know that. And then I'm just going to give myself grace. If everything I did not finish out of the totes, I may put into the new tote that I'll be starting and add what's left to that tote just to get it to work out. So with that being said, that's pretty much what I'm planning on doing for this tote series. So let's go ahead and get with this tote. Now this tote is an 18-gallon tote, and you guys have probably seen it. This is actually tote number 50. So that's right there, tote 50 on there. So I'm going to show you what I have in here. So I have 3 of this, and I didn't bring my glasses up here. It's called Color Play. One for me, one for you. It's 100% acrylic. And from the looks of it, it looks like it might be 60 yards, but hold on just a second and I'll check. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yes, these are about 60 yards. I have 3 of them in this colorway. So with this one, I probably will pull out and make a hat and a cowl or something to that effect with this yarn. This is, I believe, a bulky 5. Yes, no, it says it's bulky 6, but from the judge of that, it's probably a 5. Okay. But it says 6. So that is something I'm going to start with. And this is going to be my first project out of this, is a little hat and scarf set, because even though one will make part of it, if I don't finish it off, I can add that to this and then make the rest of it all together and just make something real simple and easy. The other thing I have in here, which I'm going to have to weigh these guys. I think these are Yarn Bee yarns. I'm not 100% sure, but I paid, what was it? I think $1.99 for these at the thrift store. And there's straw. Okay. So anyhow, these are pretty much similar to each other. So I'll probably make something on the fly with these. I'll weigh them and put my own little tags like I did last time to show you guys what I had. One feels thicker than the other, so who knows? We'll see what happens on that. So put those right there. I have 1, 2, 3. Okay, I have 4 of these, one for me, one for you, glowing Yarn Bee yarn, glowing, in the color Finch Feathers. And this is definitely, it looks like it's acrylic polyester mix, and they look like they have about 190 some yards on it. So I was really smart. I should have brought my glasses. So like with this will be like a little hat and scarf set, or even a scarf, or who knows what I'm going to do yet. For all I know, it could become an amigurumi. That'll be kind of fun too. I also have this Yarn Bee Soft and Sleek DK, and this is the color Pumpkin. I got that. I caked this up because it was all floppy. I also have this in the called Ocean Waves. So right here, these are 470 yards, I believe. So right here might make a striped poncho. Don't know yet. What is this? Oh, okay. In here I have this black For the Love, and I also have it in white. These are going to probably be trim on something. I just don't know yet, or I may, if I don't finish them right away, they may be something else. I have 1, 2, 4 Romantiques from Yarn Bee, and these are acrylic and polyester. These are supposed to be like a number 5, I think, and they're like 80 some yards on here. So I have a white, I have 2 of this color, and 2 of the gray. So I may make something with it. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, just let me know. I'm up to that too. So there's 5 of those in there. Okay, then I got 1. I have 1 must be Merino Aran in white. I have more probably in different tote. Let's see, I have 1, 2, 3. Four. Okay, I have 4 of these Smooth Moves in different colors. I have a pumpkin, like a pumpkin black, and a terracotta color. No, red. Sorry, it looks pumpkin in the, and it's a red and a pumpkin color, and then 2 blacks in that. I have 3 Breathe Deeps in the white. I have 5 Breathe Deeps in clay. They're also, these are 216 yards, and it's like a microfiber type feel to it. Very pretty and soft. So I have those in there. I have this great big, like a pound of Red Heart Super Saver Blue. Navy, I think this is called. In this tote. In here I also have 3 of the Soft and Sleek Chunky in a red. These are 211 yards each. So I have 2, 3. They're called highlights, and this is called gold and black. This is probably a DK, and it's acrylic, polymade, and metallic. So I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a metallic in that. I thought this would make a cute poncho or something. These have 380 yards in each one of these balls. So there's that one. I also have this. I know this is a yarn bee. This is like a specialty yarn. I'll have to figure out what I'm going to do with that because it's got a pom-pom on it. I made something with it. I don't remember what I made, but there's that one. Then I have, okay, I lied. I have 3 black in the smooth move. So that's a good project. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and then I have 7 of these Lion Brand's Chenille Appeal. They are very, very thin. They look more of a DK. Maybe they are a, they say it's a 4, but it's a very thin DK. Each one of these here are 284 yards on this. And I have a gold. I have this rose. I have 2 of the rose, 2 of the gold, a black, and I have, put those in there, 2 of these, I think it's called stucco. It's called, but it's like a brownish color. So that is what I have in this tote. Then I got to figure out what I'm going to make with it. So, all right, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this stuff. I'm going to pack this back up, pull out the first project. The second project, I probably will have to figure out what I'm going to do with it and go from there. And if some of these are a 3 weight, I may add it to something else. Who knows? I'll have to figure it out. Okay. All right, guys. You guys take care. I will talk to you guys soon. Let me know what you guys think of my ideas for the totes, project-wise, and go from there. And who knows, maybe I might have a pull it to the side and say, do a real quick video of, say, which pattern for which yarn. Go from there to add to this working through my tote series. All right, guys, you guys have a wonderful day. I will see you guys on the next video. Big hugs from me to you, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.